right. So this is going to be a short live, maybe about 15, 20 minutes. That's short for me, you know. Usually I do like 40-minute lives, an hour. But right now, baby fever, and I'm love starved, bro. Baby fever, meaning that I want to have children very soon. Like as soon as I get the money together, you know? And that's what I'm afraid with boobs, you know what I'm saying? I might knock her up, man. You know? She's 5'4", which is not that short, not that tall either. You know, and I'm like love star because I haven't been in love in a long time. I think I'm watching Titanic all the time and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I miss that shit, bro. Especially when I'm drunk. I miss that real love connection. You hear what I'm saying? I haven't had that in years. So yeah, I'm gonna be out here love star to the max. You ain't been with a woman in like 2 years. You ain't been in love in 8 years. So imagine how I feel on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be having angry thoughts and stuff sometimes. And I gotta keep my eyes and focus on the goal. You feel what I'm saying? I'm afraid I might knock booze up, bro. I'm not gonna want to wear anything with her, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in and I'm a nut inside the coochie, man. I'm afraid I might do that. Now you can say whatever you want to say, you know, before you do it, right? You can say, you know what, I'm gonna wear a condom. It's all good. But in the heat of the moment, are you really gonna keep the condom on though? Especially as being, you know, as young as she is. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I might skeet up in the coochie, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because I want children, and I know I'm not gonna pull out. So I know myself. I did it with Thai Girl. You think I was pulling out? Hell no. I kept coming inside that coochie every time I seen her, bro. No condom, no rubber, just bare skin on top of bare skin. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good, excited because I'm inside the coochie with no condom on, feeling all of her insides up. You feel what I'm saying? Just hoping I could get a kid. Even if my kid was mixed with Thai, you know, half Thai, half black, I'd be like, okay, I got a kid. You know, I got something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't care at that point. Whether or not my kid was going to be mixed. What's up with it, Captain Commander? I didn't care whether or not my kid was going to be mixed. I didn't care. I was like, nah, I'm busting nuts inside of this. I got to keep her around. So I kept coming on the inside, not pulling out. At one point, she was like, maybe we should pull out. I was like, nope, I'm staying inside. She said, okay. That didn't work. Didn't get her pregnant. I wasn't around long enough, god damn it. And I wasn't no spring chicken. I was 37, plus I was on the juice, man, at the time. So yeah, you know, I wasn't gonna knock her up. But when she got away, I was like, fuck. Maybe I didn't bust a nut in the coochie long enough. Cause I was definitely feeling that broad up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm scared I might do the same thing with boobs, man. Like, well, she's younger though, so she'll be easier to impregnate, you know what I'm saying? Just out of desperation. You know, you don't even know the girl, you know, you feel me? You don't even know her like that. You haven't spent enough time with her, but she's so goddamn desperate that she said, fuck it, it's something, man. I gotta keep some coochie around somewhere. Even if we are not compatible, it's like, fuck, I gotta have some coochie around. You know what I'm saying? I'll mold myself to get along with her, man, to keep her around and shit. And I haven't had love in a long time. Imagine how I feel, you know what I'm saying, after nearly a decade of being single. We're about to go work out right now, though. Well, I might eat something first and then work out. I can work out on an empty stomach, shit. Got done flying a sign. I made about 200 bucks. Kept getting $20 bills, man, shit. It's the holidays, everybody feeling generous and shit. But yeah, man, imagine how I feel going that long without sex. Some motherfuckers would have lost their mind. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers would have probably off themselves or delete themselves because they ain't getting no love and no sex. We need love to survive, man. You feel me? We need sex to feel good about ourselves. You know, a lot of guys are committing crimes because they're not getting sex. Just recently, some guy, some incel, he lit a woman on fire, man. Just recently over here in the Bay Area. On the BART train. And another guy, he killed somebody's grandma. And told the judge, you know, that, hey, I suffered in my life and shit like that. So basically he's taking it out on somebody else, man. Like, I guess the family wanted to hear something from the killer, right? Because he killed the grandma over here in the Bay Area just because he had nothing to lose. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He basically an incel. And they asked him a question or something like that, and they wanted him to respond. And the judge asked him the question, like, how do you feel about this? These people are in pain, they're suffering. He was like, you know what, Judge, I suffered in my life too. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that I never had a woman in my life. I didn't have anything to live for. So I killed her. A lot of guys, they suffer from mental breakdown not having a woman. Now, when you think about it, you think he would have lit that woman on fire if he had a woman at home with kids? I don't see men with children, wives, girlfriends. I don't see them out there committing crimes like that. I see incels, men who are not desired by women. I see them doing that. I don't see no Chaz or Tyrones or even guys who are average looking doing that. I see sub-5 men who don't have nothing to lose. And by the way, these guys are the most dangerous, or they can be the most dangerous. Not all incels are dangerous and violent. But you got some incels out here that's willing to kill because their life is all fucked up. It's that crab in the barrel mentality, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, God damn, how could you do something, bro? His life is shit. But don't take it out on somebody else because your life is shit. There's no excuse to go around killing people or deleting people because your life is shit. You feel what I'm saying? You know, because he never had a family, he never had love. That's where all the killers come from, man. Broken families. Their parents didn't show them no love. They can't get a girlfriend and get love from that way. So dudes say, fuck it, I ain't got nothing to lose. I ain't got no loving, I ain't got no woman, I ain't got no kids. So they go out and start taking it out on other people. But I told you, you don't have to do all that. If you stay disciplined, you don't have to do all that. But some guys have lost it mentally because they ain't had a woman in a long time. Their mental state is gone. They could care less if they get life in prison. They don't care about that. You feel what I'm saying? You know, he gonna set a woman on fire? Really, bro? He really has some hatred for women, bro. And he was an incel. His face was ugly, bro. So I can see him always getting rejected by women and probably getting treated bad by women. Because women, they treat sub-5 dudes really bad. And I know that for a fact because I was once sub-5 when I was overweight. You feel what I'm saying? And I got treated horribly by women. So he took his frustration out on a female, man. You know, lit that, and then she died. She recently just died. The woman that got set on fire. He killed her, man. And now he faces life in prison. But he don't care because he feel like in his head it's over. My life is over anyway. But I tell motherfuckers this, man, you don't have to get violent, bro. You don't have to do nothing mean. The best revenge is success, bro. It don't matter if you sub-5 or an average looking dude. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. The revenge is your discipline and your success. You don't have to go around killing people, bro. You feel me? You don't have to go out committing crimes. When I was in jail, I saw mostly short men in jail, bro. I didn't see hardly that many tall men, but at the same time, tall men are a small percentage of the population. But I didn't see most of the men were below 6 foot in jail, and most men are below 6 foot. You feel what I'm saying? But I saw dudes that were in gangs. They wasn't tall. I saw a few tall gang members, but that was only a few. Most of the guys were most of the guys in jail was around my height. You feel what I'm saying? Because they feel like they got something to prove out here, you know, and they walk around with a chip on their shoulder because they're under 6 feet tall and they're less desirable by women. So motherfuckers walk around here just mad, angry, can't get a relationship, can't get no sex. You know, that fucks people up, man, in the head. And you know, and women, they don't understand that. They don't know what it's like to be struggling in the date market to get relationship, to get sex and stuff. Women could drop their panties in public and tell somebody to fuck her, or just tell a motherfucker to meet me behind a dumpster so you can fuck me. It can happen like that. But us men, we can't do that. We can't pull our pants down and show a penis and say, let me fuck your pussy real quick. Come over here by the dumpster. We can't do that. Not even Chad and Tyrone could do that, bro. We'll go to jail. No, first we'll get slapped up, and then we'll go to jail, man. They'll call the cops on you, man. And then you be in that fucking courtroom, sexual harassment charges and indecent exposure. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you can't explain to the judge like, Judge, I don't get sex on the regular. That's the reason why I did it. I got tired of not getting sex. You know, the jury like, what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker, bro? I don't know if they're gonna feel you on that one. You know what I'm saying? You know, why not get a prostitute? You know, shit. You know, take care of your needs. You don't have to do all that. That's what the judge would say to you. But you know, prostitution is illegal. But if you go to Vegas, it's legal. You feel me? You know, why not go to Vegas? Prostitution is legal out there. You could get your woman out there. Some guys don't think that like that, bro. Some motherfuckers are sick in the head, man. They can't get a lot of things that a lot of guys can get, you know, like families, babies, kids. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got baby fever, and the next female that I deal with, if I got the bag, I'm not wearing anything. I'm just gonna have to skeet on the inside because I gotta have children. I don't want to be old and alone by myself. So I'm gonna be, once I get the bag, I'm gonna be one baby crazed motherfucker, you know. I'm gonna be dangerous. Once I get that bag, I'm gonna be skeeting inside the coochie on purpose. You feel what I'm saying? Just so I can have a child, man. And I do. I got that baby fever, and I think about having kids with boobs all the time and shit now in my head. Even though she's 5'4", but I know that's the baby fever talking to me. It's not really me, because I probably might change once I get the bag. You know what I'm saying? My standards gonna go up. You know, everything's gonna go up. So, but right now, as a poor man, she's good enough for me right now. You feel what I'm saying? She's like I said, she's good enough for right now. She ain't missed right, but she missed right now. You know what I'm saying? I might not wear anything. She might hop on you. You know how females do it. They hop on you with nothing on. The dick ain't inside the pussy yet, but she's rubbing and grinding on you on top of you. And eventually the dick is gonna be inside the pussy with no condom. You know? That's how it all starts. Grinding against each other with no condom on. You know? So I'm gonna be one dangerous motherfucker once I get the bag, and I'm pretty sure they'll let me skeet inside because I got the money. I got a lot of money or whatever. I'm a millionaire, or I got the bag, as they say, right? She'll let me skeet because she's comfortable. Like, okay, this guy got some money. Let him skeet on the inside. I ain't pulling out. Baby rabies, baby fever, I got it all. You feel what I'm saying? You know. And don't even care if we're compatible or not. I just want a kid. We'll figure that out later down the stretch. If we're compatible or not. I don't know. Anyway, I just got to the spot, man. I said this was gonna be a short live, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry right now. It's time to eat. I don't know if I'm gonna work out today, but I'm gonna try after I eat or something like that. But you guys have a good day, man. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.